Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know about my rivalry with Bus Depot and getting to round 50 on it, and that I've never done that, and that my highest round is actually 49, where I died with 30 zombies left of the round. Well, the mod I used in the last video, the perk mod, actually adds all the perks to Bus Depot. It even adds Tombstone, which you definitely shouldn't buy in solo, so I decided, with perks being added, it might make Bus Depot an actual fun map. So I decided to hop on it and try to get to round 50 with the perks on my very first try, because obviously it would be a lot easier. So I did what everyone would do, and I bought Quick Revive and Jug first, then immediately just started hitting the box for a ray gun or a ray gun Mark II, because those are obviously the best weapons. I got monkeys on round 6, then decided to go for stamina up, which was kind of a questionable choice. It's not really needed at all, and looking back at this footage, I honestly wish I went for PhD Flopper instead. Then I got double tap to make my ray gun shoot faster, because getting hordes out of the way faster is obviously needed. And then it took me 14 rounds of box spinning to finally get the ray gun. And this is the reason why I wish I got PhD Flopper. For whatever reason, I swear the explosion from lava zombies in this doesn't get affected by Jug. I don't think your health, having more health, gets affected at all by lava zombies, because 3 explosions of a lava zombie will red screen you, and I'm pretty sure that's not normal. So if you're gonna play this map with this mod, buy PhD, because it removes the explosion from the lava zombies actually damaging you. Also, I just want to say that just because I'm doing this does not mean that I'm going to do regular Bus Depot round 50 anytime soon. Obviously, this doesn't count as an actual Bus Depot round 50. This was more just for fun, and yeah. So, I'm not doing regular Bus Depot round 50 anytime soon. I've played more of that map than I ever thought I would in my lifetime, and to be honest, that round 49 is more than good enough for me for the foreseeable future. I just really don't want to try and hire on Bus Depot at all anytime soon. And so for this, if you're wondering why I went with the Galil, because that was just the other gun I had, I figured it would just be good on insta-kills, and it's just a good gun in general, and I got it from the box and just figured, yeah, I would just keep it, because, I mean, it is a good gun. So after just training around, doing my normal strat of just training over here, I had to go pack punch the Galil, because, I mean, there was no reason not to. I don't need to savor its ammo, because it's just a normal gun. I'm not really going to be using it too often. So when it got a little bit lower on round 21, I just decided to pack punch it, and then I just continued playing the game like normal. And also, like I was talking about earlier with these fire zombies, they are literally the biggest threat on this map when you actually have perks. Those things, I'm 99% sure just don't get affected by the fact that you have more health than normal, because they do literally red screen you after 3 explosions. So on an insta-kill, you actually have to be really, really careful to not just be spamming, or you'll just explode a bunch of them right in front of you, and you'll just instantly die. And now to get on with my actual strategy, I was kind of just playing it like normal, but obviously not as safe as I would play normal Bus Depot, because then the game would just be unnecessarily slow. And since I have perks, I don't need to actually play that safe, because, I mean, let's say I do go down, I do have Quick Revive, so I mean, I'll be completely fine, and I do have Jug, and if I can get to 49 on regular Bus Depot, I'm pretty sure I can get to 50 with 0 downs on Bus Depot when I actually have all the perks and Pack-a-Punch for ammo. Also, in this mod, it makes the door that you usually open with a turbine on transit, it makes that openable on this for just 750 points, but I didn't actually notice it this entire game, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't have opened it, as I am training right here, and that might kind of mess it up. But the only thing in there is Tombstone, and apparently, according to the mod creator, if you buy that in solo and then die and bleed out, it'll just soft lock your game. So if you do play this, don't buy Tombstone in solo. I don't know why you would anyway, but that's just your warning. Definitely don't buy that. And then after a little bit, I ended up hitting round 30 in under 45 minutes, which I don't actually know if that's a good time, because I don't pay attention to Bus Depot speedruns at all. But I mean, it was decent enough for me, but it did take me a while to get the ray gun, so I probably could have done it faster if I actually had better box luck. And I always keep my ray gun unpack-a-punch until I run fully out of ammo, and because I'm doing no carpenters, by staying in the fog, it disables spawns in the actual, spawn room. So I always try to stay out here when I'm getting a horde together, just because having all those spawns be cancelled means none of the barriers in there are getting broken, meaning I won't get carpenter drops, so more insta-kills, nukes, max ammos, and things that are actually helpful. So it just means that I'll, be able to, savor my ammo longer and not have to pack a punch and just delay having to do ray gun trades because, I mean, who wants to do those? Even though Bus Depot is probably the easiest survival map for trades, even if you don't have perks, I would still just rather not do trades because they're slower and just more annoying. And also in the beginning, when I talk about how I wish I bought PhD instead of Stamina Up, it's also because I could have got Mustang and Sally's and had the ray gun, and that would be an absolute perfect duo if I actually had PhD, and it would have made me able to save myself from situations like this on round 33, where I actually took up my first down, and I did not expect to go down like at all in this game, but I mean, it's Bus Depot, it's a tiny map, so I recovered from the down fine, but it was just annoying to actually go down because, I mean, I got to 49 on regular Bus Depot. I definitely should have been able to do this with no downs, but I mean, yeah, I recovered fine because, I mean, it's Bus Depot and there's like 10 perks on this map, so they're all 15 feet away from each other, so I had absolutely no problems getting back up. And once I got back up, I made a pretty questionable decision in getting Speed Cola this time instead of Stamina Up. Again, I honestly don't even know why I went with that. I feel like Speed Cola was just as useless as Stamina Up, and I really don't think that either of those were needed at all. And I really just think I should have gone with PhD because it would completely eliminate the threat that the lava zombies are, and it would just make my ray gun able to like be used easier. So I really don't know what I was thinking going with Speed Cola. Yeah, that was just dumb. I should have definitely got PhD instead. Also, in round 34, it was looking like I was going to have to pack punch my ray gun with me only having 27 shots left, which is pretty early because usually you can last to the 40s without packing it. But then I ended up getting a max ammo with just literally 13 shots left, so that was super clutch because if you're playing no carpenters, you can usually get to like the mid 40s without pack punching it, so I was really hoping to do that, and maybe if I was lucky, get to 50 without having to do a single trade. And this clip really shows you just how, like, risky these lava zombies really are. Like, just look how fast I got red screen, and I think that was literally just 3 explosions from them. That is definitely not normal with Jug. I've played more than enough Town to, like, know that getting exploded by 3 lava zombies should not red screen you. So once again, if you play this mod, watch out for those things and buy PhD, because I now know that having PhD removes the, like, explosion damage from those. So just buy PhD because it is an absolute necessity. And for anyone who's wondering why I bought double tap instead of something else, it's mainly just to make my ray gun shoot faster so that I can just literally get these hordes out of the way faster, because like I said, I like to stay in the fog for spawn control for no carpenters, and it's just a lot better to stay in the fog if I can actually just kill the horde faster, and if I didn't, the ray gun would just be killing the horde slower, so I just like to have double tap with the ray gun. And then I finally hit round 40 without even pack punching my ray gun, and if this was just normal Bus Depot, at this point I would probably just get a zombie at the end of a round, trade out this ray gun, and go for a Mark II, because the regular ray gun would just be too scary to use in my eyes, because I don't want to, like, not be able to kill a horde with it, and have to mess up the spawn control, and then maybe die. So if this was normal, I definitely would have just gone for Mark II, but because I have perks, I'm not really worried about it, and there's also Pack-a-Punch, so I just kept this one, and just didn't want to do a trade, to be honest. And on round 40, it seemed like I was going to have to pack my ray gun with me only having 28 shots left. Luckily, I got a max ammo with just barely any left, so I was just getting really lucky this game with the max ammos, and it didn't seem like I was going to have to pack my ray gun for a while. But it didn't end up being that long because I ended up running completely out of ammo on round 42 and was pretty much forced to pack a punch. I could have tried to kill these crawlers with my Galil to get a max ammo, but I didn't really care. I figured if I would just pack punch now, it would be the same. So yeah, I didn't really care to try and hold out as long as I could. Like, I could have used the Galil, but I mean, it would just be easier to just go pack a punch. There's no reason to, like, savor the ammo that much, because even if I do have to do a trade, it's Bus Depot, there's one box spot, it's not that hard. And I almost ended up dying on 42, getting a red screen, but I was able to run past all of them and actually get out of there. Not sure how I managed to walk past that one zombie. And I ended up getting kind of low on ammo on my pack punch ray gun around 44, only having like 1 clip and 20 bullets left, but luckily I got a max ammo from this horde. And honestly, the regular ray gun, even pack punch at this point, is pretty weak. I really have to spam it to actually get a horde out of the way before the new zombies start spawning in. And then on round 45, I pick up a nuke, and lava zombies from the nuke start exploding and nearly kill me. This last one hit me while red screen, and I somehow didn't die. And for anyone who's gotten to my channel recently or just didn't see a video, a long time ago, while going for round 50 on normal Bus Depot, I died on round 43 to that, like, exact thing. Me picking up a nuke and lava zombies exploding on me. So that right there was some serious PTSD. Like, these lava zombies, are probably my number one enemy now. Except actually the EMZs from AW. They're still my number one enemy. These are number two. And then on round 47, I got extremely low on ray gun ammo and kind of just assumed I was going to run out. So I kind of just spammed my last couple of shots into the little zombies that there were to try and make crawlers. And then just shot them with the Galil to see if I would get a drop. But I ended up not getting anything. So now it's time for a trade where I basically just trade my ray gun for a Remington and then just go and hit the box to get a ray gun back. And it actually didn't take too long, to be honest. I think it was maybe like a minute or two of just grabbing random guns from the box, spraying them into the zombies before I eventually got a ray gun. And I know if you're looking at my points, you might think, oh, that looks like it only took like one hit, but I was spamming the ammo from whatever guns I picked up into the zombies, so my points don't really like show you how many hits it actually took. I think it was like maybe 15 hits. It wasn't too many, and it really didn't take that long. After completing the entire round 47, my ray gun was about to run out of ammo, but I got a max ammo on like the second to last zombie of the round, so I just spammed the rest of my ammo into the last zombie and then picked it up to have full ammo in my regular ray gun for the next round. And on 48, I ended up just trading out the ballistic knife I got from the box while trading for an MP5, and then just pack punch it because the MP5 is obviously better on insta kills and still has the insanely fast mobility, so it's just better to have. I just took that ballistic knife while trading because, I mean, it's a fast gun to run around with while trading, and it's in the box, so my odds for a ray gun would have been slightly better. And its skills in the fog are really easy, and you actually do get a lot of kills. Just spam a grenade at the little, like, ground spawns to your left, and then just shoot, like, all of the spawns that are over here, and just don't stand too close and get blown up by the lava zombies, because as we've seen this game, those things are absolutely lethal, and will literally destroy you if you just get blown up by a couple of them. So I try to stand back and not get exploded, and just, like, spam shoot all these spawns, and just chuck grenades at the ground spawns to my left. And then after not too long, it was time to go on to round 49, my regular Bus Depot PB. And I knew that if I died on 49 and couldn't even make it to 50 with all these perks, you guys would never let me live it down, and I would probably just get bullied in the comments for it for the rest of my life. So I absolutely knew I had to lock in and get this round 50. And then pretty early into round 49, my regular ray gun just ends up running completely out of ammo, like, I don't know, maybe a minute or two into the round, because I was already pretty low to begin with. So I just immediately went to go pack punch it, and I was pretty sure that a full pack punch ray gun would be more than enough to just get straight through round 49, and I was also pretty sure I had an insta-kill in my drop cycle that I would get this round, so I was very confident that I wouldn't have to do a trade this round and would be able to just get to 50 very easily. And I was right about the insta-kill. I did end up getting one and was able to just spam, which got me through a decent little bit of the round because I don't know exactly how many kills I was getting, but I would assume it's probably between like 50 and 70. And then this happened just a little bit later. I'm pretty sure I didn't even get hit by a zombie there. I'm pretty sure I literally just hit myself with a ray gun a couple times and red screened myself, so that was pretty scary. And then a while later, I was actually getting really low on ray gun ammo and was kind of getting like annoyed that I was going to have to do another trade right before 50, but it turns out those zombies were actually just the last couple, so I ended up just killing the last zombie with an MP5 after having to rebuy some ammo because I ran out trying to kill the last couple, and I finally hit round 50 on Bus Depot Black Ops 2. Shame it took me like, I don't know, maybe 8 months after I first started trying Bus Depot around 50 and using a mod that gives me perks, but I mean, I got round 50 on Black Ops 2 Bus Depot, so that's something, right? You guys are very proud, right? But after I hit round 50, I decided to just run around and mess around a bit, just hitting the box and trading out my weapons. I eventually got a ray gun and ballistic knife back, the exact things I had when I did a trade earlier. And then I decided to try and do something funny and just down myself so I would have no perks, and then try to take a video or a screenshot where it doesn't show any of the perk machines and I would have no perks, and try to trick people in the Discord into thinking that I actually got the round 50 on like legit Bus Depot and just see if they would believe it. And let me just tell you, I got them so good when I sent this video. It actually looked so real and everyone believed it. Alright. I just got done with the trade. Ford is EMP'd. Round 50. So as you can see, I mean, that video is just a work of art. It actually does look real because I didn't show any perk machines. The only one that was near me was EMP'd, so you couldn't even see it. And so, I mean, everyone was obviously going to believe I got there. Except the only two people who responded didn't even believe me and just said that I must have cheated or faked it. So, either no one has faith in me as a zombies player, or the video wasn't quite as well made as I thought. A little while later, one person responded and actually did believe it, and it was Blue Kudo. So haha, Blue Kudo, if you're watching this, you got tricked, you're an idiot, haha, take that. L, everyone point and laugh at Blue Kudo when he comments. Also, I tried to get through round 50 just playing normal Bus Depot without perks basically, but I ended up dying to the nuked zombies because the lava zombies literally exploded after the nuke, which is just the most fitting way to end this game.